Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play FTL Faster Than Light. So last time we were riding the Great Dick Ship to, unknown sectors. We're in a Zoltan sector, and we're having the time of our fucking lives because of the fact that we got a crew teleporter going as well as 2 mantises, which is, a recipe for a party for sure. I really want to get to that store, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it work. Let's go ahead and mine the asteroids with our scrap arm. 48 extra scrap in addition to all of the extra scrap we've already gotten from it. It's such a good upgrade, man. I love that thing. Let's go ahead and come down here and then maybe go to the store next. So what have we got in this nebula? Okay, so we've got an automated ship. Blah, blah, blah. Totally fucking useless again to have the anti-bio beam. Can't wait to use that on a ship, that has crew on it. Because that'll be a lot of fun. I think that's going to help a lot with our invading tactics. Nice. Take out the weapons a little bit. They have a lot of shields. We gotta do something about that. So now that their weapons are damaged. Okay, good. So let's take out their shields one more time. Now that their weapons are damaged, I don't think they can hurt us. So as long as they don't repair anything there, then we'll be fine. Usually these ships can't repair. Sometimes they do get some repairs off. I'm not sure what the rules on that are. Like maybe there's an augment that some of them have that allow them to repair themselves. But anyway, no more shields for them. Let's go ahead and take down the pilot now. Ah, there goes our artillery beam, doing some extra damage. Useful for maybe the first time the entire playthrough because fights usually don't take long enough for it to activate. There's a little bit of extra stuff for us. And let's go ahead. Do I want to come here? No, I don't. Let's go to the store and see what they have for sale down here. Roper, Emily, and Ryan Maniscalco. Maniscalco. Alright, so we got Zoltan and Slugs. They have another anti-bio beam. That would be awesome to run like 2 of those at once. Burst Laser Mark 1 would be fucking awesome. Required power 2, shots per charge 2. Just a great thing to get the shields offline. Healing Burst would be fun as well. Instantly heals all friendly crew in the room. Can target your own ship. I feel like that would be great for invading as well. It only requires 1 power, and it uses a missile. Do I want that or the burst laser? I guess I could get both. And just, power them up at different times. The burst laser, I definitely want the burst laser. For sure. We need that. No questions asked. We also need some fuel desperately. Do I want the healing burst? Instantly heals all friendly crew in the room. Because my thinking is I could run my mantises away if they're getting killed and healing burst them quickly. But it takes 18 seconds to charge, so we'd have to have it on the whole time. I feel like it's going to be too much micro for me. It's one of those things that could be good, but probably wouldn't be for me. Because I'm a big fucking idiot when it comes to this game. So let's buy some more fuel instead. Basically get all we can, because we were getting pretty low. And let's jump on to the next sector. So this burst laser is going to be great. We can just decide, do I want to anti-bio beam, or do I want to burst laser? And, switch between it, because we have enough power for one or the other. I don't feel like I'm ever going to want both of them up at once. Either I'm going to want to destroy an enemy ship, or I'm going to want to destroy the crew on it. Okay. So the radiation from the sun is disrupting our communications, and they're going to try to kill us as a result. What dickheads, man. Is that really how law works here? You just oh, they're not answering us. Quick! Fire weapons at them. Man, that's a long beam. Alright, so let's... I want to see if this can disrupt the shield that they have or not. The beam, that is. The anti-bio beam. Because most beams can. Yeah, it does. Cool. Alright, so now let's go ahead. And we're definitely going to invade this ship, by the way. No questions asked. Let's go ahead and attack there as well as like that. And just injure both of those guys. And this will probably kill that guy outright, I'm thinking. Oh, their shield. Oh, right. We have to send it through shields. Oh, well. Plan B, send the mantises in. I don't want to wait that long. And this guy's gonna come in to fight too. Big mistake, buddy. Because you are fucked. This guy leveled up his fighting skill, which is awesome. And that is the end of them really quickly. So we get quite a bit more materials from that. Man, invading is fun. I like this a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and send these guys to the med bay. Let's take power off of that. Put it in there. Really should have powered down artillery beam when I did that, but you know, I'm a fucking idiotic animal unfit for video games, so that's not gonna happen. Let's jump to the next sector. So this I chose this beacon because we'll see a bunch of surrounding stuff when we leave. There's another AI ship, so immediately turn on both burst lasers and target weapons and shields. I wonder, 2 lasers that do 1 damage each. 3 lasers, 1 damage each. I was wondering why this was Burst Laser Mark II and that one was Burst Laser Mark I. Very, very nice. Set a fire, but that's not going to last too long given that they're, you know, there's no oxygen on that ship. But pretty soon their weapons are going to be fully down, which will be nice. We do have a breach, but we'll deal with that after we're done with the fight. That is the end of that. And they are now incapable of dodging things, but they are still shooting missiles at fuck me. Okay, let's just send some dudes in there to help with that. Send Rockman as well. Nice, got some more stuff. Let's actually send Rockman and Inji down here to fix this. Though Inji probably a bad idea. Oh, well, let's open all the interior doors. That should flush some oxygen in there. Nah, he's still dying. But he's fine. And let's power up the med bay. Close all the doors. Oh, wait a minute. You're in charge of shields. Get back there. And this guy's in charge of engines. And I think we're all good to go. Cool. But I could definitely use some more healing on the ship. I should definitely be focusing on defense on the ship a little bit more. Like, oh, I should have powered up engines before we jumped. Like, I have tons of money. I'm not sure why I'm saving up so much. Wow, that's like the worst position they could have possibly put themselves in. Just, oh wait, intruders detected still? What happened to my sensors? That's weird. Like, are there some? Yeah, there's more intruders on the ship than just these two. That's surprising. Oh wow. There's 3 dudes in here. Let's just get to the med bay. Because it seems like they have quite a few people. We don't need engines at all. So let's just go ahead and heal these guys up. You get into the med bay as well, for sure. Oh no, they destroyed the teleporter. What a bunch of dicks. Oh no, 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 you get out of there. You guys fight. You just hide over here. God damn it, they're actually damaging the ship's hull by killing this stuff, which is super annoying. Oh no, get out of there. Get to the med bay. Just as soon as they're done over here, they'll just come into the med bay and kill themselves. What a bunch of assholes, man. Dude, don't take down the oxygen. Why would you do that? Yeah, good. Fight me in my double-powered med bay. What a bunch of dicks, man. Now everything is damaged. Get back here. Oh, why are you in there? Mantis in. Alright, and these guys should be dead very soon. We're getting some fighting experience out of it, I guess, but we also lost, I think, like 3 bars of hull power, which sucks. It's expensive, man. Let's just get everybody repairing stuff that we can, basically. Alright, so that was a big pain in the ass. But I think we're all good now. Let's power up the engines again. And go ahead and upgrade the engines, actually. Let's do it twice. Lowers the cooldown. I don't think we really need to lower the cooldown on the teleporter, at least not for the moment. Instead, let's go ahead and get... I don't think we need too much else right now. Let's accept that. Power up the engines more. And just work on our next bar of shields, I guess. Because again, I want to focus on defense a lot so that our ship can survive while we're sending dudes to destroy enemy ships. Let's check out up here. And just see if we can find any more interesting beacons, any more stores or anything. Nothing here. Let's go ahead over here. And just try to hit as many beacons as possible before the rebels get here. So here's another Zoltan ship. For right now, we'll attack them with both of our burst lasers. And then once the shields go down, then we'll take burst laser 1 offline and power up the anti-bio beam. Alright. Then I'll use this beam once, or this laser once. Then the next time we'll line it up so that we can hit with the anti-bio beam while their shields are off. Which is now. Come on, there we go. And to see how much damage we do to those guys, just wipe them out immediately. Don't even need the mantises. Very nice. So there's a bunch more stuff. Let's go ahead, let's actually do one more bar of engines. Because why not? So that gives our evade all the way up to 35%, which is pretty useful. That's a third of all shots that don't ever hit us. There's a distress beacon over here, so let's go ahead and check that out. Send a rock crew member in to take care of the fire, contact the survivors. We got stealth weapons, but we don't have stealth systems, so that's not too useful. We got scrap 48 as well. And we'll probably sell that stealth weapon system later on. But that'll be nice. A bunch of extra scrap for sure. We've got a Zoltan peace envoy. Let's hear them out. Oh, this is that thing I fucked up before. Okay, so when we get to the quest marker, we need to say peaceful things, and I need to read it very carefully. You guys are going to have to shut up for a second, because I can't fuck this up again. Let's go ahead and sell our missiles for scrap, sure, because I'm not using them anyway. So that's quite a good deal. Oh man, there's a store here, but I can't really get there with the rebels on my tail like they are. Let's get to Slug Home Nebula. That sounds cool. It's going to be annoying because we aren't going to have sensors. It would be really nice to have a slug, because then we would be able to see people anyway. Hey, here's a store. Maybe we'll get lucky and be able to pick up a slug, because that would be really useful to have for sure. Nope. But we do have FTL Jammer and Shield Charge Booster. None of them super useful. Let's go ahead and sell stealth weapons. And pick up... Ion Blast is pretty nice. Required power 1, charge time 8 seconds, shots per charge 1. Just takes down the shields for a little while. Pretty useful, gotta say. So we could use it to keep their weapons offline and so forth. Yeah, you know what? Ion Blast is a great weapon. It's going to be awesome too because we can use it while our invaders are on their ship, which is nice. We're also going to fix a substantial amount of hull. Going to save a little bit, but get us back into the green at least. And let's go ahead and upgrade our weapons a little bit so that we can put the Ion Blast on. Let's put that there. We can go like that. Because, yeah, the Ion Blast is going to be essential. It's a really good weapon for what I'm doing. Yeah, anyway, let's... sorry, I'm just trying to think what we should be doing. Let's jump. Where's that quest beacon? Is it not on this sector? I guess it must be later on. There's another store. Wish I had known about that before I spent all my money, but that's okay. Let's go ahead into the nebula. Don't want to do too much here if I can avoid it, actually. Because I don't like the nebula. They are unharmed and seeking asylum. Wow, what dickheads. They're just trying to trick me. Slugs are always dickheads, man. I forgot about this completely. What a bunch of pricks. Alright, anyway, we're not going to be able to use the anti-bio beam much at all because of the fact that that we can't see where their crew is. So that's going to suck. But instead, we'll just use a bunch of weapons and just wipe them out. What should I attack? Is shields. Nah, weapons first. I'll ion on their shields so that our weapons can get through. Or no, I'll try to ion their weapons. That would be the best if we could stop them from firing weapons. And let's go ahead and just auto fire that one. Good stuff. Let's try to get their weapons fully offline. I guess we're auto-firing everything now. That's fine, though. That'll work. Let's get to their shields now. Because their weapons are largely offline. They're healing their weapons, but that's okay. Our ion weapon missed. That sucks. No, I'm not going to accept what's in your stores if you're not going to tell me. Fucking dickheads. Why would you do that? Why would you play games when you're about to die? Tell me what you're offering me and I'll think about it. If you're not going to tell me, then I'm going to assume it's garbage, and that's why you're not telling me. Fucking slugs, man. I don't want to sound racist or anything. But, that's a lot of scrap. Very nice. Let's check out. How much do we need? We need another 100 to get the shields up. Plus whatever it takes for the power. So it'll take a while before we can get another level of shields. Probably should have seen that store before spending all my money, but that's okay. We'll try to get some more up here. Let's go ahead and attack Rebel Space Station. Okay, we don't know what's inside the space station, but we'll check it out. Sure, let's go ahead and auto-fire on their weapons and try to get their weapons offline as quickly as possible. I don't like the look of that ion thing. I think that's exactly what I have, and I like mine a lot, so I don't, by definition, that means I don't like theirs very much at all. Nice, we got some upgrades on these guys. Man, we were missing a lot. They must have good engines. But eventually we're going to be able to kill them, I'm sure. They keep on getting their ion weapon up instead of their weapon, which is good news for us, because with an ion weapon they can't really do anything to us. As long as our weapons can eventually get through their shields. I have to stop auto firing here. We need to line up our shots so they come at the same time, because that way we can take advantage of the shields being down. There we go. That was way better. A little bit of micro. Investigate the station. We got a drone and 20 more scrap. So very nice. Tons of scrap now. We'll probably be able to get shields pretty quickly, actually. Let's check out the store with 90 scrap, see what they can offer us. Drone control. And some drones. I don't feel like we have the spare power for drones right now. Let's get rid of the system repair drone as well. And just move on for now. We do need more fuel because we're running out of that again. They only had 3, but 3 is better than nothing, so we'll pick that up. Honestly, I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time in this nebula. It's really kind of disappointing not being able to use my boarding party. Alright, so we got some slugs attacking us again. Big surprise. Let's go ahead and just auto-fire on their weapons again, I guess. Yeah, it's really annoying having these staggered so they take different amounts of time to charge. Because I want to just wait a second longer so that we can take advantage of the same gap in shields. There we go. Yeah, let's just line all these up. So first the ion blast, take the shield down. It missed. Okay, they're trying to escape. That's going to be bad. Let's see if we can... Well, let's wait. and just fire everything we have all at once at their piloting system, so we can hopefully get something offline. I'm going to send that into their engines, hopefully get those offline for a little while. Nice. Perfect. And now we'll go for the engines. We are not going to accept surrender when you don't tell us what you're giving us. That's a stupid idea. Thank you for the money. We can now upgrade 1 bar of power as well as 2 bars of shields. Let's do it. And then take a little bit out of engines to put it in there. And we now have 3 bars of shields, and soon we'll have another bar of engines as well. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and jump up here, see if there's anything of note in any of these surrounding beacons before we take off. A rebel ship. Interesting. Let's go ahead and attack the ship, because I don't think it's going to be too much threat to us. So they do seem to have pretty big weapons, but I think we'll be fine. I hope we'll be fine anyway. And let's just wait on everything. Try to line it all up. Ion blast and lasers. Nice, we got their weapons ioned as well as down, so that's, I guess that'll be useful. Presumably, anyway. They're back up now. I'm gonna go for weapons as well as shields this time, and an ion blast on their weapons as well. Good stuff. Weapons are fully powered already. They must have some good repairers in there. I staggered that totally wrong. Oh, their weapons are back offline. Let's go ahead and try to ion blast their shields and get at their drone control unit. Man, lots of missing going on here. And they've already repaired their weapons again. Jesus Christ. They must have a lot of crew. Okay, they're trying to escape. They want to give us 4 fuel. You know what? I need the fuel, so I'm going to take that offer. I think that's pretty good compared to what I generally get. So we'll take that. And, oh man. I could spend a lot more time in this sector, but I feel like we're doing way worse here than we would be in a normal sector just because of the nebula. I probably shouldn't have come here. I was looking for the slug ship, getting greedy, but, you know. Okay, nothing here at all, so let's exit. Wow, 2 wasted fuel there. And let's go to Zoltan controlled sector because we're looking for that Zoltan peace envoy. Though I'm not sure if it's going to be here. So we're still in a nebula. Ah, yeah, there's our quest. Awesome. Alright, so let's definitely get down there as quickly as possible. Terrified rock crew taking refuge from Zoltan border police. They don't seem prepared to risk you or leaving with their coordinates. And open fire. Okay, well. Thanks, assholes. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I'm still in a fucking nebula. I forgot about that. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and do things normally again, I guess. But pretty soon... I need to line these up. I'm going to be fighting traditionally. Let's go ahead and send that because it drifts so slowly. Oh man, they resisted so much damage. This is going to be a tough fight, actually. This guy seems pretty strong. Damn it. Oh, come on. Everything missed. Or 8 shields, to be fair. But pretty soon our artillery beam will come. I like that we have the artillery beam because sometimes it, you know, gets us out of sticky situations by doing some guaranteed damage if the fight's gone on too long. Which is, to be fair, exactly when we need it. You know, we should actually be trying to ion like every... Ah, they want to surrender. They only have 2 hull damage left. 3 fuel, 3 bone parts, drone parts, 30 scrap. I'm not going to accept that. I think we can do a little bit better than that. But let's go ahead and try to take them down. And what we should actually be doing is trying to time it so the Ion Blast gets into the weapons, because every time the Ion hits the weapons, all of their weapons become completely decharged. I forgot about that completely. But anyway, there's a bunch more scrap. Let's go ahead and buy another power bar that we need for the engines, as well as weight. But pretty soon, maybe I'll power up that artillery beam a little bit more. Let's get down here, and hopefully finally be able to do some more invading. Okay. Oh man, they have a lot of people. Alright, so this is a situation for sure for the anti-bio beam. Let's go ahead and let that charge up. First off, we're just going to let these two charge up once and attack. They have serious drones. This is a pretty beefy ship, all things considered. Let's go ahead and, yeah, first off, send the burst laser to attack the weapons, and then let's go ahead and send the Ion Blast now. I want to try to sneak it past their shields. Man, we did not penetrate their shields. Okay, so this time we're to send everything at once, kind of, to try to free up space for the anti-bio beam. And then we'll just go ahead and do this. It has to go directly over them, I see. Okay. And now I feel like we have a chance if we send in our Mantis crew to do some serious damage here. They do have a medbay, so let's just teleport in there immediately and try to take it offline. They're not going to have any of that. Okay, let's get out of the medbay, try to destroy the drone control system, because these drones are by far the most annoying thing they have. Let's, in the meantime, attack the medbay directly. Well, let's... too late. Oh! That guy almost died in the medbay. And now we can send these guys back there to hold down the medbay and kill this guy who's trying to repair it. And they can only fight us 2-on-2 in here. They can only fit 2 people in here, so this is going to be a pretty easy fight for us, I would imagine. Who's in trouble? One of our mantises is fairly low. Okay, let's get him out of there. And, you know what? Let's actually get both of these guys out of the ship by teleporting them. And, well, this guy's gonna go, no, let's get him out of there. And then as soon as that happens, so where is this guy gonna settle? Right here. What? Oh, they have shields up. God damn it, I'm such an idiot sometimes. Alright, let's go ahead, continue attacking that. Let these guys heal up while our teleporter is under maintenance. Let's go ahead and power it up twice, because we need to do this quick. And next time we'll use the bio beam effectively. But yeah, let's just keep on pummeling them there, because they are going to be in trouble if they... Oh, good, it's on fire. Perfect. Okay, let's get these guys back. Okay, so next up, try to get the shields down and then bio beam this one last guy. Or, nah, let's just send some mantises in. They'll be in the fire too, but that's okay. Get them out up there. Okay, we're gonna need to get these guys back pretty quick. Burst Laser Mark III, awesome. Okay, and then just as soon as we can, get them back out of there. Nice. Good fight. Let's go ahead and open all of the interior doors to do some maintenance on this thing. Why am I sending mantises to repair? That doesn't actually seem to work, opening all the interior doors. It will get the oxygen back in there afterwards, but in the meantime, doesn't really do anything. Let's get these guys into the med bay. I'm happy to be back invading again. That seems way better. Way more fun anyway, and we get way more rewards. So, it's good stuff in general. Oops. Let's get this guy back over here. This guy back over here. And we are ready. How are you still injured? I had you in the med bay. Let's just make sure everybody's fully healed while we're at it. Okay. And now we're off. Again, want to move toward that quest marker ASAP. We can do other stuff later. Wait a minute, where did my Burst Laser Mark III go? Is it in my ship store somewhere? Oh man. I might have, oops. That was bad. I might have, no, don't unpause. Sorry, I just knocked my keyboard around with my headphone cord. But anyway, I might have accidentally like gotten rid of the Burst Laser Mark III. That would make me mad if I didn't notice that. There were other things on my mind. I wanted to get the mantises out of there as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and immediately teleport these guys in this time. And just try to get their weapons offline, see what they do about it. Basically, or their engine, or their pilot. Yeah, pilot's a good idea. I think we get their pilot offline. That's gonna put them in a really bad situation. And in the meantime, I want to focus my efforts on taking out their med bay, because if we can get that down, well, let's not do that quite yet. But if we can get their med bay down, they're going to be in a really bad situation. Good, good. And now we have an anti-bio beam, so, you know, and let's prevent them from fixing the med bay, and in the meantime, get their shields down so we can use an anti-bio beam on anybody dumb enough not to be in here. Never mind, there's never not going to be anybody in there, so we'll just kill them. Mantises should be able to take this fight, but we'll see. Let's, in the meantime, attack their weapons a little bit, so that we've got less stuff to worry about. Let's just get the mantises out of there for right now. And bio beam. Nice. Oh, so clutch. Alright, good shit there. That worked out really, really well. Got a bunch more scrap. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Do we have power for everything we need? For the most part, yeah. Yeah, we do. We could use one more power. Let's do that. And then, what else should I upgrade? It would cost a lot to get more weapons, so we don't really want to do that right now. I guess just more engines. These guys back up here. Things are going pretty well. I could use some hull repair if we find some of that at some point, but for right now, things are looking pretty great. There's a shop. Let's go ahead and try to get a little bit more, you know, healing or scrap done before we get in there. We've got an enemy unmanned ship, unfortunately, which means we can't really use our crew on it because there's no oxygen in there. So instead, let's just go ahead and wait for everything to charge up and then micro it onto the ship. Let's go ahead and go for weapons, I guess. If we can power down their weapons with the ion, that would be awesome. Yes, we did it. Cool. So that will stop whatever weapon charge they had on that. Very nice. Gonna make it impossible for them to do damage to us. I think I may have underappreciated ion weapons before. They seem pretty good. Ah, that sucks. Shields just barely had a chance to come back up. Take some practice timing the ion weapon so it hits at the same time as the lasers. This is definitely probably not gonna do it. Definitely probably not. Ah, I missed. It would have, though. That one's too late. There's a bunch of damage from our auto laser. Their weapons are fully offline. Nice. And one more hit on anything will kill them. Alright, what do we get out of that? It's a little tiny bit of stuff. Oh well. We could get one more bar of engines right now. How much is it for level 4 shields? 180. That's a lot. It's going to cost a whole lot. You know what? Let's go for a better artillery beam. Seems pretty cheap. Power that up. We'll have to power it down when our crew are on the ship, but you know, for situations where we're not doing that, it seems really good. Let's I should have saved the scrap. I forgot I wanted to heal. Oh well. Let's hit this distress beacon and then go on down to the quest marker after that. Wow. Glad I went up there. It's a bunch of free scrap. Now let's go to the store. They've got drone control. They've got halberd beam. I like halberd beam. Damage per room hit too. Oh man, I like halberd beam a lot. Oh, we do have our burst laser Mark III. Awesome. Okay. Required power 4. That's twice burst laser Mark II. How many shots? 5. Seems inefficient compared to this. I kind of want to replace burst laser 1 with that. And the halberd beam, I don't think the halberd beam is going to be so great with my current setup, to be honest. But let's go ahead and sell burst laser Mark 1, I guess. Alright, power 2, and then we can... I don't want to sell it just yet. Let's see here. Ship. How much would it cost to get up to the point where I can replace burst laser 1 with burst laser 3? We need 2 additional power into weapons, which is a shit ton of money. Man, that sucks. Alright. But we could replace the ion blast as well and just do 1. Let's do that for right now. Store. Sell. Burst laser 1. Get burst laser 3. Power that up. And then we need... power from something. And pretty soon we'll buy another bar of power. But for right now, this is a pretty strong setup. And then we can use anti-bio beam when necessary. Or the ion blast when necessary. But really soon I'd like to be able to get the ion blast back up permanently. We didn't buy any repair. Let's do that. Nice. And let's jump down to this quest marker finally. What do you got for me? Okay, we're going to attempt to hail them. Okay, I'm going to read this very carefully this time because I don't want to fuck it up. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. That seems pretty good. Surrender. Your destruction is inevitable. We've left scores of rebels destroyed in our wake. Your rebellion is causing millions of deaths. Your beliefs are dividing the galaxy. Unity is the only option. I think reconciliation is obviously the most peaceful. Our ideals are too different to be so easily reconciled. You think this could end any way but war. The galaxy is huge. You can find a place for your ideals elsewhere. True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. I think 2. Okay, the captain of the ship materializes on your bridge. Continue. Yeah! Alright! Although your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, it is clear you took our previous meeting to heart. If your ship represents the Federation's willingness to adapt, we shall do what we can to aid in their fight. They gave us a halberd beam, which I was just thinking about buying, as well as a bunch of scrap. And we got a Zoltan cruiser. That is awesome. I've been wanting to unlock a new ship for a long time. Though I guess we have this one, but, you know, another one. So maybe we'll play with that one next time. Let's go ahead and upgrade our power again so we can have full engines as well as everything else. And we have a halberd beam now, but that's requires 3 power. I guess we could have that for right now instead of that, and then have our ion blast as well, which I think is better. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Probably better than Burst Laser Mark III, I would say. And then we'll just keep on working on upgrading. But yeah, I'm not sure long term if we're going to be able to work a halberd beam into our plans. Let's go ahead and check out these beacons over here. Or this beacon, I guess. Singular. Rebel ship. Okay. Only 4 humans on it, so we should be able to take them out pretty easily. They don't even have a med bay, which is going to be a big problem for them. If they try to invade us, that would be awesome, because we could just kill 2 of them and then kill the rest. But we'll see what they do with that teleporter they have. For now, let's go ahead and power down Halberd Beam, power up Anti-Bio Beam. Because first thing we're going to want to do is damage them all severely. Yeah, they're gonna try it. So let's destroy these guys with relative ease. And then heal up and go in for the kill on the rest of them. For right now, let's go ahead and try to get their shields down a little bit. And yeah, I guess we can only attack 1, but that's fine. That guy's severely injured now. And he's going to stay injured because they have no way to heal. Okay, both of those guys are now dead. Oops, not the captain, just these 2. Need to get in here, get some healing. Let's go ahead and power that down completely because we're not going to use it in this fight. And let's try to actually keep their weapons down during this whole debacle. Ah, man. Timed that very poorly. These guys are full health, so let's just get in there and finish them off now. You know what? One more try with the Bio Beam first. Let's attack this guy with the Anti-Bio Beam, because he'll take more damage from it. And now, we teleport in, destroy this guy really easily, and destroy the other guy really easily. And that's going to be the end of them. 64 scrap, 6 fuel. Nice stuff. We needed that fuel desperately, actually. Let's go ahead and get our crew back. And heal up. Everybody's at full health. Let's go ahead and get these guys back. And there we go. Power this back up. So we can have another level of weapon power now. Let's do it. And then, yeah, we can have all that going at once. No, yeah, okay. So now we want to switch out Halberd Beam for Burst Laser Mark III. Accept that. And we can power it up if we take a little bit of power out of engines. Perfect. Alright, so now we have a very strong setup. We can turn off Burst Laser 2 to turn on Anti-Bio Beam whenever we want. And let's continue on. So it looks like that's about all we can do on this sector without wasting a bunch of fuel. So let's get over to the exit. Yeah, let's sell a bunch of drone parts for a bunch of scrap. Sounds good to me. And use that to upgrade power a little bit more so we can have everything online at once. Good stuff. On to the next sector. Uncharted Nebula. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Because now we're not going to be able to invade effectively. But, oh well. Anyway, I think that's enough for one episode of FTL. Thank you guys for watching. And in the next episode, we'll continue hopefully invading a bunch of people and getting a bunch of sweet stuff. This has been going really well so far. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.